If you boot up your Nintendo Wii or your Nintendo Wii U right now and head over to the Wii Shop channel, you're in for a big surprise. Well, not a big surprise if you've been keeping up with the news, but you are no longer able to add points to your Wii Shop account, which basically means you can no longer buy games on the Wii Shop channel unless you already have points on your account. And that's a pretty big deal. A lot of people have been doing videos on games you should check out, games that they recommend, but I thought I'd go in a more personal route for this video and share my Wii Shop and WiiWare memories, because I actually spent a lot of time on there. It was pretty much Nintendo's introduction into the world of online gaming, and I have a lot of fond memories of playing certain games, even entering in contests with certain games, of course the virtual console side of things, and there's a lot of things that we can take away from this, pretty much the whole preservation aspect of video games as far as emulators and ROMs are concerned. So in this video, I just wanted to take a personal trip down memory lane. Make sure you guys let me know your thoughts on the Wii Shop channel, maybe your memories in the comments section down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, and without further ado, let's get into my personal memories of the Wii Shop, WiiWare, and the Wii Virtual Console.
Hey, RGT 85. Hey, Sean.
Oh my God, it's Stevie Richards!
So like I said, there are tons of guides out there to sort of show you what the best games on the WiiWare were or on the Wii Virtual Console, but I wanted to keep this personal because like I said, I have a lot of personal experiences with these games. Definitely my favorite game on the WiiWare was the Rebirth series. Konami actually tried to do interesting things on the WiiWare, which was cool because a lot of companies didn't. On the WiiWare shop, you basically had to make your game a certain size, and if it was too big, you couldn't bring it over to the platform. So a lot of indie developers kind of shied away from it, but Konami was pretty much fully on board, and they invented the Rebirth series, which was just absolutely fantastic. You had Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth, which was a remake of the original Game Boy game, and they did just a fantastic job with it. It was just so much fun to play that game in a modern sort of light. It definitely had that 16-bit aesthetic. It looked a bit like Castlevania Bloodlines, honestly, and I just absolutely loved it. I loved what they did with the original source material to bring it to the WiiWare, and it was just such a fantastic game. The whole Rebirth series, honestly, was amazing. There was Contra Rebirth as well that had two-player mode, and it was just a fantastic game. There were so many great Rebirth games on the Nintendo WiiWare channel, and it's a shame because now those games are stuck on there forever. Those games will not be able to be played on anything else because they never released on anything else. They were WiiWare exclusives for the system, and those definitely were my favorite games. There was, you know, unique games from companies, games like World of Goo, games like My Life as a King from Squaresoft. There was a ton of great stuff on there, but the Rebirth series definitely stuck out to me as the cream of the crop because it appealed to me so much because they were just awesome games. There was another game from Hudson Soft, Star Soldier R, and I definitely have a very personal experience with that. Me and my buddy used to sit there and play at my house like all the time Star Soldier R because Hudson Soft basically said they were doing a contest where if you got the high score, you would get all this cool free stuff, and we were like, we're gonna get the high score. One of us is gonna get the high score, and we would spend literally hours and hours and hours in my little smelly apartment that I had at the time, just drinking beers, smoking cigarettes, and playing that game and trying to figure out different patterns, trying to figure out different paths, which enemies to kill when to use your bombs and stuff. And we actually won that contest. I didn't win it personally. I think I finished in 7th place overall, but my buddy did win it, and he ended up getting a bunch of free stuff from Hudson Soft. He got like $200 in Wii Shop points. He got a bunch of games like Deca Sports, which was something that Hudson Soft was pushing at the time. I remember he got a Bomberman game as well. He got like a ton of free stuff from Hudson Soft for winning this contest. And I remember there's actually a forum post on GameFAQs. I'll look for it. I'm not sure if it's still up, but it pretty much proves that he was the winner. And I remember commenting in there, you know, oh, you're a piece of crap, blah, blah, blah. But it was just so much fun. And, you know, without Star Soldier R ever coming to the WiiWare, we would have never experienced that game. And it was just such a fun game. We always wanted to be Master Higgins. and just an amazing game. And once again, a WiiWare exclusive that you can no longer play unless you already own it. And when you look at the virtual console side of things, the virtual console on the Wii is light years better than the Wii U. I always would hark on that when I would talk about, problems of the Wii U, was that the virtual console absolutely sucked compared to what was offered on the Wii's virtual console. You have, of course, had the staple systems, your NES, your Super NES, your N64, but you had things like the Genesis, things like the TurboGrafx, things like Neo Geo, Game Gear games. You had arcade games on there. There was such a huge variety of games. There was games that never released officially stateside that were on there. Games like Pulseman on the Sega Genesis, which is a really underrated platformer game, very highly stylized and a really fun game. Games like Euphoria from Sunsoft, just a really interesting open world sort of game that never released stateside for the NES. That was pretty much Sunsoft at their peak of NES development. Just a really interesting and unique game, but a hell of a lot of fun at the same time. Castlevania Rondo of Blood for the TurboGrafx CD, like that's the most highly sought after TurboGrafx CD game in my opinion. It is one of the pinnacles of Castlevania gameplay, and it was available fully on the Wii Shop channel. There was just such great variety and so many fun games to play on the Wii Shop channel, and it's really a shame because right now, like I said, you can no longer add points to your Wii Shop account. So you can't go on there and buy these games anymore unless you have points already on your account. And it's like, what's gonna happen to these games? What's going to become of the Rebirth series? So no one will ever be able to enjoy the Rebirth series again unless they already have points on their account or they've already purchased it. Something like Star Soldier R, which is a very fun top-down shooter. No one will be able to experience this game ever again. Like, it really shines a light on the whole preservation aspect of gaming, because you have a lot of people out there that say they want to preserve retro gaming, and it's not a situation, we've never seen a situation like this before with online servers. The Wii is actually the first system to go completely down where you can no longer purchase those games. It's not like retro games where you still have cartridges and discs and stuff like that. If I want to play an old cartridge game, I can go grab the cartridge. If I want to play an old disc game, I can go grab the disc. But with this was all online. This was all download only. So you can't just find a way to play it. Sure, you can do it through emulators and stuff. You can hack your Wii or run an emulator on your computer, but you won't be able to purchase it. And, companies won't be getting any residuals from this. And it's just really interesting to see because we have never seen this in console gaming before, where games are just completely disappearing. You've seen companies take down games. I remember Ubisoft took down like the Turtles in Time remake, and there was an X-Men arcade game that would remove from the Xbox 360 shop. We've seen stuff like that before, but for a full service to go completely down and all of these games, exclusive games, just to be lost to the trials of time, it's really scary, honestly, because, what if in 10 years I want to play the Rebirth series again? I'm not able to. I'm not able to easily play this game. I'll have to get a Wii and hack it and all this stuff just to be able to play the game. So it really shines an interesting light on the preservation aspect of gaming. I've never really been, a full believer in it, but seeing what happened to the Wii Shop channel and seeing WiiWare just completely disappear, preservation is very important, folks. You have to preserve these games or else they'll just be lost forever. And it's a real shame because, future generations won't be able to easily play these games. They won't easily be able to experience these games like we were able to. So I have so many fond memories, hundreds of hours of time, and there was always interesting games on there. I remember they released MDK2 on there, which was a big deal because it was such a big game, but they found a way to fit it on there. Just so many awesome games. It was always so much fun to see what was going to be updated on the Wii Shop channel, what new games were coming, either on the virtual console side of things or the WiiWare things. And it's really truly the end of an era. It was Nintendo's best online effort thus far, and it's unfortunate that it has not been replicated on the Switch, and the Wii U's eShop and virtual console were just kind of weak in comparison. So those are my thoughts on the WiiWare and the Wii Shop channel. I definitely have a lot of fond memories. It was an amazing service, and it will truly be missed because these games are just gone now. These games are just gone. So let me know in the comments section down below your memories of the Wii Shop channel. What games you love to play on there. I remember there was tons of great games like World of Goo and stuff on there, which has had brought over to the Nintendo Switch as well now. So many awesome virtual console games, just a ton of stuff, something for everyone truly on the Wii Shop or WiiWare channel. And as always, thank you for checking out this video. Like I said, leave me your thoughts in the comments section down below, whether it be on your favorite WiiWare games, your favorite virtual console games, or of course the whole preservation aspect of gaming. And thank you for checking out this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, make sure you check out all of the links in the description box down below. We got Patreon, t-shirts, social media, all sorts of ways to keep up to date with RGT85, and I will catch you guys on the next video. I'm going to mourn over this whole situation now. Later.
RGT!